From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Greta, the opener of a 3-game series. Oil Can Oldenburg gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Hawk goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Jake Lamb.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Damian Enright stands in as he looks at a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Jed Jericho.
Jed Jericho is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Stephen Piscotti. We check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Now another 0-2. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about
Batting 8,
7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Brian Lopez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half. Now at the plate, Oil Can Oldenburg.
Catcher. Oil Can
into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over.
Leading off for St. Louis.
First delivery to him on the way.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Michael Hawk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lamb.
Tapper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Damian Enright is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's Jed Jericho now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jed Jericho.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Half of the fifth. Outfielder Steven Piscotti, the next to hit, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in, Brian Henry.
Catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Henry.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So striding forward now, Brian Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Striding in once again, Oil Can Oldenburg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Profar rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He pulls this one into right. Oldenburg rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Michael Hawk is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. The perfect time now here in Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jake Lamb.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Ready for another shot now. Damian Enright, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's Jed Jericho now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one. Down 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Can Oldenburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotti has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Brian Henry.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Jesus Aguilar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Jesus Aguilar.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since third and final game in this 3-game series. Oil Can Oldenburg will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well.
For Boston, right fielder, number 50.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
C.J. Cron.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the 1st out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckleball, even at 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Flores is there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Josh Rutledge started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Into the box, Oil Can Oldenburg. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Center fielder number
Malik. Inning number 2. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark.
leading off for the Red Sox.
Into the windup and the
Tim
pitch.
Beckham
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in a position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Into the box now,
Pitcher.
Alex Garcia.
Garcia.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
He froze him on the fastball there. Alex Garcia is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Travis Shaw stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
So he got him swinging. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
C.J. Cron.
Into the windup and the pitch. C.J. Cron is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in once again, Oil Can Oldenburg.
Catcher, Oil Can Oldenburg.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high fly ball out to left field. This ball's got a chance, and this one is gone.
He must have had a big old country breakfast this morning, pal. Boy, oh boy.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 36 on the year for him. As the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back-to-back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another chance? Josh Rutledge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 in the air out to left. Moving under it, Profar. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Alex Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And there's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Mookie Betts stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. This ball will be chopped foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. Oil Can Oldenburg will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, errors, and a couple of men left. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, C.J. Cron. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground near home. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Blake Swihart.
Blake Swihart stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the doing here this half. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jackie Bradley
and he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Stepping into the box, Josh Rutledge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Josh Rutledge.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jim Page. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Mookie Betts.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mookie Betts is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Reds earn home victory number 50 on the season. Oil can.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. An ultimate game of the year. Lindsey Roman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. His ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Standing in, Al Kaline. He went deep in the contest last night. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Zaraga has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jason.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking in the outfield at Alex Smith. The first thing I heard about this kid, steals bases. Then I saw him in person. He can fly. He can run with D. Gordon, Billy Hamilton. I put him in a race with all those guys, no problem. But what surprised me is how good a defender he is.
There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
In there, 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Oil Can Oldenburg. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting,
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Ramirez. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in for his second at bat, Gustavo Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kaline is after it. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Trace Thompson digs in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
At the plate, Lindsey Roman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again. Oil can Oldenburg. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Brad Denny. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brad Denny.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Al Kaline will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. From MLB Network, here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Felipe Rosa will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
First baseman number 19,
Tommy Joseph stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Hard hit to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Up 50. Ready for another shot now. Oil can Oldenburg. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Left field and deep. Thompson going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jackie Ramirez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now the runner's trying for third. Left field. Thompson's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Reds out in front, 7-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Man, we're getting late in the game. The ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
Ted Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jed Williams
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes. Ready once again. Brad Denny. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he pops him up back behind second base. Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So a good pitch there to get the out. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Al Kaline is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete. Still settling in now. Oil Can Oldenburg. 4th plate appearance for him tonight. And why not? He's been in control all game long. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
Now batting.
Digging in once again. Malik Smith. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit back up the middle. To his left, Ramirez. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Felipe Rosa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Felipe Rosa becomes out number 2 this inning. Tommy Joseph is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Cubs down 9-0. Welcome Chicago as the 9th inning. Trace Thompson digs in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Ken Griffey Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And that's by him. It's 0-1. You see the average starting play at .318, 37 homers, and 107 runs batted in. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't.
And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. The stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now at the plate, Chuck Melendez. High fastball is in there. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
And he struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it to the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. So stepping in, Albert Mora. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Albert Mora.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding in, Bryce Wendell. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play. Something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Roger Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. So digging in now, Oil Can Oldenburg.
Oil Can Oldenburg.
Driven nicely into the gap. Profar rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Well, this bunt part of his game, you know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it, but he dropped it in the perfect spot.
Gustavo Gonzalez.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Salvador Perez.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on a pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take him out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ray Pickett is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in, Chris Archer will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down, can't chip in. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
A.J. Pollock.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
1-2.
2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Striding in once again, Chuck Melendez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Going soon. It's 5-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Oil can Oldenburg. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
A 2-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in one game.
Fielder number 00.
One strike now from Archer. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Gustavo Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Right side, hit hard. A dive by Goldschmidt. Wow.
He's out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Salvador Perez.
Perez waiting on the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
When you got that runner on third base, you want to get greedy right there. He just pokes one the opposite way to pick up that runner at third base.
Leading off for Arizona.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Bryce Wendell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better
To leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Pickett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ray Pickett goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Chris Owings is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Owings is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Jorge Alfonso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th. 1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Barry McCain gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Center fielder, Malik.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Melendez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it 3rd with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Padilla. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball to 3rd. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In to score, the runner from 3rd. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready once again, Albert Mora. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Stepping in, Bryce Wendell, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1.
Now we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
Way in front of that fastball. Looking to send him packing again. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Peraza ranges to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Roger Rodriguez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then test.
And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down. Diamondbacks down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Oil Can Oldenburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying.
Leading off for Arizona, left fielder Ray Cricket.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chris Owens is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at it.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And a knuckleball too low, apparently. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.